froggy frog. So we just rolled up, getting ready to launch. There is a little bit of fog coming in, of course. So that makes things a little bit more difficult. We do have a longer day, but it's not gonna be all that great. This is the thing, like, this is the first tournament that I probably practiced how I wanted to practice. I love throwing a frog. I do, you guys know it. And I always preach this, you gotta like fish the way you think it's gonna be won, or the best patterns, at least try to in practice. And I did a little bit of it, but pretty much just put a frog in my hand, a flipping stick in my hand, and a topwater in the grass, and just said forget it. So that's what we're gonna do. Now we'll see how it shakes out, but that's sort of my game plan. I literally have 4 frogs on the deck right now. 4. It was. I do have a swim jig, a couple bandito bugs, dipping sticks. So we got the buzz bait. I'm gonna rig something up here. Let me grab something real, the tow box. This is the accent buzz bait that I designed. I'm gonna show you the reason why I designed it the way I did. I haven't talked about this a whole lot, but this definitely is something that you can do to any of your buzz baits, but preferably it's gotta be one that sounds good. You want one that has a good sound, and this one does right out of the package. So anyway, long story short, I designed this buzz bait to where I could put a skirt on him or throw a toad on him. Okay, so I'll rig him up like this while I'm getting eaten up. All right, put that skirt on there. A lot of times I'll put a little crawl on the back of it, cut him up pretty tight, and put a crawl on him. Okay, that's one way to rig him. So you have him just a regular skirted buzzbait. Then, so I'll take this whole frame. This is the accent, my signature series buzzbait frame. I just grab some pliers, and I just grab a little bit. Now this is for the toad. Just a rough deal. You just didn't take the sides off it. So I normally use a little bit of side cutters for this job. You can do it with pliers, but we got him pretty much dwindled down a little bit. It's basically a 3/8 ounce head. Now it's like basically a quarter. You don't have to, it doesn't have to be perfect. Basically, you're just taking the sides off him a little bit. And grab a toad. That's all I do. Grab this toad right here. I rig him all the way through in between the tails. Just take your time. Just shimmy him up on there. And there you go. Now you got a toad buzzer. The reason, like I said, the reason I did that is so you have the option to do both. So if you want to throw a skirt on your buzzbait, you could throw this one. If you want to tweak it, you could do that. But yeah, and you can see it fits perfectly to where that hook point is down here towards in between the legs. And that's gonna, like, when they go up there and short strike it or anything, it's over. So that's what I do. Quick tip, you can do that on multiple buzzbaits, but hey, I think this one's pretty good. So tie him on for the derby. Throw the toad.
We're gonna take off when it's good and safe to do so. I'll get out there and do a test run here in a minute and check out the river, see what everything is shaking out to be. But just hang tight with us. We appreciate every single one of you. Sometimes Mother Nature wins in the morning.
What's up, everybody? Today is day 1, Mississippi River. We've had a little bit of a fog delay. It's 8:30. We were supposed to blast off at 7, so definitely cut down a little bit more on our time. I don't know exactly what we're gonna do for sure. Not sure. Stay on 8, it's a little bit shorter day. You know, you lock out. I know a lot of guys are either going to 7 or going to 9. Right now, there's a lot of barge traffic, so that's gonna be just to give you another chance in. So I don't know. We got multiple frogs up there, some flipping sticks, buzzbait. We're gonna see if we can catch a few. So I'll fill you guys in on our decision when we get there. See y'all. I know. Now I'm asking you that. Where are we going, Tom? Tom, hey, we got the dang legend Tom Mansour right here. If y'all don't know that, if you don't know who Tom is, he's literally the swim jig master, grandfather of swim jigging. It's definitely fishing stingy. Hey, first in, first out, Edwin. I figured 16. I don't think it's 17. or an 18, but you never know. I love frogging. You know me. I had to get a little bit of a curve in my hat so I could start catching some. Yep, good keeper. Nice. Number 1. Another keeper, just a barely keeper. 2 good bites I've had, I've missed or lost. Man, it's all good. God. Unbelievable. Like, it cools and you just have, and it's like nothing. There we go. There you go. That's the kind you need right there. I was like, gosh, almighty, come on now. If he's fat, he'd be a 5-pounder. He's about close to a 4. That's a Mississippi River giant right there. That's a big one. 4-pounder. Woo! Yes, sir.
Boy.
One thing back here. What am I missing? Think about it.
Ring that bell.
Let me hear it. Here, go ahead, you hit it.
Ding.
No, just in case you wanted to leave, we didn't want to get in the way. Let's go, baby. There you go. Let's go. Chunk. 3-pounder.
3-pounder?
Yeah, that's pretty good. I'll put these 2 on this side because I can keep these. Dude, I don't know if I want to go to this place or not, or save it. If I caught a couple more 3.5-pounders, I would definitely save it and then rock back down. I know. Well, I gotta go. We gotta definitely go there. I mean, Oh, this is already here where the water was coming through, but I made it a lot deeper. Oof, dog. All right, y'all, we're making the lock back down, pull 7 to pull 8. Got about close to 13 pounds. Have a couple not quite 2-pounders, actually 3 of them. I have 2 really nice ones. Need a couple really nice ones to finish out a really solid limit. So not complaining by any means. I caught a really big one, probably the biggest one I've ever caught on the river. So that's sort of a cool thing. Fish is probably like 20 inches long, so it's a big fish. If it would have been really fat, which most of these river fish are, we would have, it'd have been pretty interesting for sure. Thank you. It's not a good look, man. There we go. That's the one we needed. Barely got a hook set into it. It's 2.5 pounder. Pretty good.
5 minutes.
Man, I had a whole bunch of big points.
What's that? Looking, yeah. 15.3. 93. Very good. Just hanging in there, you know, trying to catch one bass at a time.
14 pounds and 14 ounces got you sitting in second right now, man.
All right, y'all. Day one, close to 15 pounds. Caught a real big one. That was saved my day. Thank you, sir. Got to do a little interview. We survived. I don't know if we can catch that again. I by no means do I feel like we catch that, but we'll see.
Are you solely in the largemouth or are you having the small?
All right, y'all. Just got back, rigging some rods. We're sitting in second after day one. It's crazy tight though. I had 14. Good bag. Caught a big one though. That was the biggest thing. I caught one big one. It really helped me today. 4.5 pounder, which is like, to help you guys understand, that's the biggest bass I've ever caught on the river. 4.5 pound largemouth is a giant. Okay, so problem is I pretty much burnt what I had. It wasn't like I was fishing a group of fish. I had a couple big isolated fish. Tomorrow I was just very fortunate to catch what I caught. It's not like I have a school of them sitting there waiting for me to just throw my stuff in there. Now, I did miss some big ones. Could have had even a bigger bag, but a lot of people had that opportunity, I'm sure, throughout the day. So I'm not gonna sit here and whine and cry about it. But long story short, had a good day out there on the water. I just have to come up with a game plan of how to catch a solid bag tomorrow. Put myself in a position. I think it's gonna take like 13.5 pounds a day to probably win. 13, maybe even 13 a day to win. 56, I think, right? 52 pounds to win is what it would be. So, we'll see. All right, y'all. Day number 2. We are here. I'm gonna slide to the back, get a couple things knocked out on the boat. OD sizzle. Had a good day too. This is what's up. I got a little work to do. It's not gonna be easy to be consistent. It's actually a little bit windier today, so I'm gonna try something a little bit different. Just a tad bit different. Gotta get, we have a camera in our boat, so you guys will get to watch. If you watch FLW Live, you will be able to watch that and see sort of what's going on. These guys off. Morning. How would you catch? 2? Too big. Hey, you just said I was straight. I would go for all these dollars. How many do you have blow up on it and not come back? They blow up on it and then you just throw it back in there and ooh, get it. Done. Hey, you trim the legs up to nothing. Start throwing the baby popping frog on a spinning pole because you got to Ned rig them now. So finesse frogging is going to be the new technique.
I like it.
I'm telling you, there you go. You heard it here first.
I like it.
Figure for the run, man, it's just like you wake up. Oh, wow.
That's my country, we say we pray again.
I thought it was just a swing
No,
jacket.
it's a robe, bro.
I have nothing to say.
This is comfy your grandmama's blanket. I had to call my buddy O out. Oh, he sent us this stuff. His Younder Gang's swag. I got this robe right here. It's all I had. Stay warm. It got a little cold this morning, so I threw it on just to try to stay warm, you know. I would have thrown grandmama's blanket on, but I didn't have it, so I had to work. Hopefully it brings up as much luck as grandmama's blanket, but it's comfy as grandmama's blanket. Actually comfier, so thank you, O.
Wade Strollick, part of a great fishing family. I know his dad, John's watching.
Time. You guys have been great. I really feel honored that I can come down here and do this. I mean, we're dealing with a lot of issues right now. This has been awesome. Thanks to everyone back home, everyone here, and all my sponsors.
Hold it 2 seconds.
All right, y'all, we are getting ready to weigh in. It was a dang grind on me today. Caught 5 keeper fish. And hey, I don't know. I mean, we'll see what happens, but I caught a big one last minute. If you seen that, I was so excited. I was so pumped. I was grinding on them all day long and finally got a good bite. Got in the boat, but we at least kept ourselves in, that's for sure.
Thank you so much, Randy.
Get it? Dude, I got 5, caught 5 keepers all day. 110. Yeah. I didn't.
14 pounds, 14 ounces yesterday, 12 pounds, 4 ounces today. We were 27-2, 5th place. So you slid just a touch, man, but hey.
I lost 3.5 today. That's what sucked for. And I had 4 by 3 to 3.5. 4 pounds. What's up, everybody? Hey, so we're heading to the freight house, actually. Downtown La Crosse, Wisconsin. Hold up, I gotta actually get you my wallet. There it is, check. Anyway, so, gotta meet the guys there. Oh, okay. So we got some sunglasses on. This is the deal. We had a day. We had a day and a half. Literally, it was one of them days that couldn't wait for it to be over because it was just like, I couldn't keep one buttoned up. And I'd hook these fish and they'd be good ones. Oh, what's in here? They'd be good ones and I'd be like, they just come off. It happens. The thing is keeping your mind in it, your head in it. I was discouraged. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I was definitely discouraged. I felt like, man, had my head hanging low. But you know what? We got it done. We're still inside the top 10. We salvaged the day. Caught a small amount that saved my butt. Now we're heading to grab a bite to eat with the boys. So, everybody made the cut. I'm thinking, hold on, actually, let me check. Before I tell you that, because Mark might, 50th place. Oh, Mark Daniels Jr. is 49th as of right now. Whoo! 49th, 22.8. That's what I thought it was gonna take. Unreal. What's up, everybody? Good morning. This is day 3 of the FLW Super Tournament. Okay, I gotta apologize. It was my fault. So we didn't get a lot of the footage from day 2 because I don't think all of it went through. I'm not positive. Basically, what I think happened, I know what happened. So we used like DJI action cams, and I went to like looping and on my chesty, and yeah, so I don't know how much footage we got, but anyway, that's basically, I'm just giving you guys a rundown. So it was my fault, fat fingered it, but today is a new day. We're still sitting inside the top 10. We're gonna need to produce some size bag. The thing is, down by 2 pounds, which this pond, it's tough to make up 2 pounds, it really is, but hopefully we get a chance to make up a little bit and catch a few of the big ones that we had, miss our frog, and maybe even flip up a few. So we'll sort of see what happens. I'm excited. Whoa. I'm excited to get out there. There's a lot of stuff that I'm probably gonna run today that I haven't run. I haven't even made a cast all week. So that's sort of part of the deal. Like, you just don't know what's around the corner. Water's come up, so I might be able to get into some places that I couldn't beforehand. So that's sort of my plan. We'll see if we can catch them. Okay, we just got to our first little spot. Let's see if this frog deal is happening or not. Switched it up. I had 2 3-pound bites in here, 3 3-pound bites in here yesterday. So that was later in the day. I've not started in here any day. So I'm trying to figure out exactly how I want to go about it. But the water is coming up. So this is a big thing. Today is going to be really interesting because there's areas these fish are going to move to that they were not necessarily in just a week earlier, just a couple days ago. So that's gonna be really interesting in my opinion, just because you're gonna have guys that are gonna try to, and some of them will stay on the same places, but there's gonna be fish you can access that have not been seen a bait if you start looking like on Google Earth and places. So that's why I feel like practice is gonna be huge today with that water being high. That's a big deal. I want to hit this mat because I've not really fished it and the water's coming up, so it sort of just has what I feel like it needs. Bop, 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 bop. I've not figured out the exact cadence I need to throw. Okay, let's go slide over to this thing. I don't know why they haven't been on this hard hitting, like little small mat stuff. I'm gonna put some game on y'all today. So this is the thing, this is where they're gonna be at. Now they might be on the outside and I might be completely wrong, but this is why it's gonna happen. So everywhere around, a lot of these backwaters have, you know, a lot of grass. Some of it does not getting a lot of current. It's really scummed up and nasty. Those bass do not like that scummed up, nasty bottom. They like clean bottom or clear weeds or clean, crisp weeds. Seems to be the deal. So now that's the thing. When the water comes up like this, those fish will push in really close, tight to the actual bank or these little arrowheads. And the reason behind this is that bottom in there is clear and clean because it's been land. So basically they're just sitting up there where it used to be dry land. So there's a good edge in between that and probably the crappier weeds. So I think that should be a huge deal. Now, man, I feel like I should catch one on a frog right here, but 7, it's a pretty little stretch. I think it's from my jig right there. See how that current comes like right up next to that thing? Yep, gotta throw a jig on him. Swimming a jig for sure on that one. Pike, of course. About right. Mr. Pike, leave me alone, please. Okay, so on the swim jig, we are, let me see here, pop him open. We are going, so we got the little Kraken Crosse, one of my favorite trailers. Been throwing Blue Baby or Natural. So Natural sort of has that like little bit of like a shiny color. It's more like, I mean, I guess it would be like a silvery, really looks like a bluegill. And that's sort of what I've been, green pumpkin blue on top, and then a little more of a shimmery color on the bottom. Okay. Hook points up a little bit. It's fine though. Hook them really good. Okay. Let's see if we can't catch something other than a pike. That's what I've been throwing basically on my swim jig all week. 1/4 ounce swim jig. So the thing is, a lot of this duckweed, the duckweed has gotten, this whole thing used to be duckweed right here. This whole thing. Now what has happened, pike. Sucker. That's a decent one. Not a great big one, but a decent one. Good start to the morning anyway. Barely had it too. See that hook? Just in the lip. Bottom lip. Probably 2-pounder. Numero uno. Grab some of the weeds out of his mouth so he can breathe. Sorry, buddy. A little water in there for you. Perfect. There's no lips. Dogfish. Stop it. Stop it. That's a good one. Oh, that's a good one, dude. Yes, sir. Yes. There we go. Yes, sir. Heck yeah. That's what I'm talking about. This one was not coming off either. Top of the mouth. There we go. 295. That's a good start, baby. Yes. Let's start this thing. Let's freaking go. Got us a dang 3-pounder and a 2-pounder. All right. We're on our way. Grandma. Another one. Thank God. Sir, come off. Whew. I like a swamp donkey walking wise, but he's not as good as a Spuro. No. That was definitely a bass too. He's so good too. Not a big one, but definitely a keeper. Yep, keeper. Thought it was a little bit better than fun. I mean, I'm not complaining. By no means. Keeper. 160. Number 3. Put a vibrating jig on this little undercut bank. Looks pretty dang legit. Dang bass just blew up on that frog. Pretty sure it was a bass. Okay. There you go. Good, mate. Yes. Keeper. Number 4. He was not coming off either. That's the way you want to see him eat it. Just choked. There you go. Not a bad one. Pound and a half, pound 74. At this point in time now, we just gotta fish for big ones. Realistically, I only had one by this time yesterday, so that's interesting too. Thought I saw my frog disappear. It's a little baby one actually. Yeah, it's a good looking little hole. He's got a good little spot. Let's go back in here and see what we got. We started in here this morning, gave it a couple hour rest. We'll see how many more fish are in here. I had 4 good bites in here yesterday, so I could see slowing down, and 3 really good bites, so we only need big ones, so why not? I could see slowing down in here and catching a big one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Gotcha. Gotcha, buddy. And in the top of the jaw. Whew. There you go. 2-pounder. Not a bad one. Skinny guy. 2 4-pounders. All right, we got 10 3/4. The 160 though. Man, we got a decent little bag. We just need one good one, really. Really a 2.5 and a 4-pounder would freaking be huge. Pike. Finally retired my frog. He went through the whole tournament. Lost a couple bass for me. Caught a couple bass for me. Time to get another one out. So we are fishing new water, trying to find a group of fish. Decided not to lock up to pool 7 and basically just stay in 8 and fish some new water. I've not caught any really. Since I've left a couple little areas that I've gotten some bites in, I have not found them or caught any. I did miss one, but it wasn't a great big one by any means. It was just a fish, but still, it's just trying to cover a lot of water, trying to get in the zone. If I could get a couple bites, I'd slow down a little bit, but that's why you gotta sort of, when you're looking for new water, there's so much dead water that if you slow down in the dead water, you'll never find a good stretch. So that's basically what I'm doing. I'm living and dying with pool 8. We got 2.5 hours. Maybe just a little bit more than that. 2.5 hours, somewhere in there. So we just gotta find, we only need 2 bites. That's the good thing. Unfortunately, we've not been able to generate those bites in this general area. I mean, I've caught some decent ones around this area too. I know there's some 3-pounders in here for sure. So you really only need 2 bites though in the next 2 hours, 2 hours and change. That's a big one. Yes. Yes, sir. That might have just got us in, man. It's a nice one right there. Man, he's hooked in the tongue too. That's not good. That guy's hooked in the tongue. I'm not gonna, I'll weigh him here in a second. Of course I'll catch you one. Where are you at, number 3? That's a good call. That was a good call. That was a good call. All right. Whew. Now we actually might, believe it or not, make the cut. Dude, now we need a freaking 2.5 pounder bad. Now we really got to catch one. You get one more good one, man, you really will have yourself be in a position to do something. I'm gonna say kill it, but... All right, y'all, we just got back in. Unreal. Stayed in pool 8 all day, grinded hard, had 6 keeper bites and caught up. I mean, I think that maybe potentially enough to make the cut. I don't know, we'll see, like right there. We'll find out. This place is, it's fishing extremely tough. Very fortunate I caught one last minute. I actually got into an area that I could not get into with the water being, it was low. Now it's up a little bit, so I was able to get in some of the areas. So that was a big thing today, but it didn't seem like a lot of the fish moved into those places. They were just an isolated fish that I caught. So probably if I get a chance to fish tomorrow, I'm probably gonna go pool 7, playing hard. Just if you can catch 16, 17 pounds, you got a chance to win this thing. I don't know what everybody else has got, but we'll see what these suckers weigh and go from there. See you guys in a minute. Get out.
And I run back down, still made the little thing down.
That's fishing millionaire. Came into the day in 4th. You gotta take care of your fish too, baby. $13 a 5 bass limit for Jacob Wheeler. Worth 12 pounds, 2 ounces. That's got him in 2nd place. He's 1 pound, 3 ounces off Zach Burns' lead. Let's see your 2 best bass. We got a shootout forming for tomorrow. Championship Saturday. Wow!
All right, y'all, hop into the truck. Woo! We did it. We made it, I think. Oh, I think there is a top 10 meeting, potentially. Okay, so this is the deal. We had 12-10 today. We're ways back. We're probably 2 pounds back, I would say. We got to catch a big bag tomorrow. 16, I think 16 pounds. It's doable, but we're gonna have to make it happen. So I'm looking at it right now. I think we're in 5th as of right now, but there's a couple other guys to weigh in. So just gotta put, let me see here. It's not working. Anyway, so that's what's up. I think we have a top 10 meeting here really soon. I think we might have a top 10 meeting, I don't know. 3912. You got your phone? Let's load this here. All right, y'all, we are at the Texas Roadhouse. Got DC, Brody. Mark's supposed to show up. We're gonna close this video out right here, day 1, 2, 3. I know, my bad on the day 2 footage. It was good, but missed some opportunities there. Hey, long story short, we are only out 2 pounds, 4 ounces of the lead. It's gonna be tough to make that up, but we're gonna switch some things up tomorrow. Wish us luck, and make sure to check out the championship video here. I guess it's gonna be dropping pretty soon. Thank you guys so much for following along. Make sure to hit the subscribe button below. We'll see y'all next time.